everybody, this is Dave Vellante with theCUBE, and I'm very excited to be here at Amazon in Boston at Storage Day. And when you go back to 2006 and you think about the launch of Amazon Web Services, S3 was the first storage service, very simple object store, and it became very, very popular. And I remember when Amazon announced EBS, I said, okay, I was at reInvent and it was an exciting time. Well, today, we are going to cover the innovations that Amazon has in its expanding storage portfolio. We've got experts from Amazon that are going to help us drill into actually what's being announced, how these announcements work for the customer, and what the business impact is going to be. Now, if you think about the history of cloud generally, but AWS specifically, which got cloud started, it really started as, okay, I can now put data into the cloud, I can spin up compute and storage and not have to do all that heavy lifting. And that was really when infrastructure as a service was born. And you had CFOs loved it because they could shift CapEx to OpEx. Developers loved it because they could treat infrastructure as code. And it really has become the new model. But what happened really initially was people either did a lot of development in the cloud, or they would take applications and workloads running on-prem, put them in the cloud and get benefits, lower cost, better agility, much simpler management, and they would be able to sort of retrain people or shift people to more strategic workloads and activities. This became critical starting in around the 2015-16 timeframe with all the talk around digital transformation. But in and of itself, what customers tell us is what they really want to do with the cloud is change their operating model. So that begins to, you think about new programming models, you think about agile programming, new methodologies, DevOps really comes into the fore. The whole big data meme evolved into data and digital transformation. You're seeing people take advantage of data lakes, and then of course you've got all this data. What's the next level of innovation? It's to take machine learning and put it on top of all that data. So the innovation engine is no longer Moore's law. It's now a cocktail of data plus machine intelligence or AI, and then the cloud gives you scale, global scale, which is very important. We're going to drill down today and talk about Amazon's philosophy on regions and availability zones and really try to poke at how that's maybe different from some of the other cloud providers. But really the most important thing here I want you to think about is business impact. If you can change the operating model, you can get more out of your IT infrastructure and your infrastructure as a service than just lower cost or even better agility. You can actually transform your business, create new types of business models. Now, underneath all this is storage. You've got to have sets of storage services that can support these new emerging workloads. So we started out with S3, which is object. EBS was file and supported database, and you've seen Amazon's database business explode. It's a multi-billion dollar business. And now we're really digging into file as an opportunity for customers and of course for AWS. So theCUBE is thrilled to be covering this. Stay with us. We got a full day of programming. Keep it right there.